The Flash. Beer number one. So, the movie starts like most of these action movies ever since Dark Knight. Even though Dark Knight perfected it, we have a giant action scene. Here comes Ezra Miller. And really, what this always reminds me of is Ezra Miller playing Justin Long, high on meth, playing Flash. That's really what this character has always been to me, is just this annoying person you want to push off a building, but now he has his own movie. So we're gonna go with it. Opening scene is this big, giant, probably cost $300 million. At least half their budget went into making Ben Affleck look cool as Batman, which did not work. We have babies flying out of a hospital that all look demonic and they're about to die. Did I mention the worst CGI ever? Well, welcome to a bad movie. So Flash has got to apparently go save some babies from a hospital because it's about to collapse because he's a janitor. He puts one in a microwave. He throws a burrito at one to fling away the knives. He saves the day, he saves the baby, he saves the dog, he saves a woman that screams at him. Then he makes a little kind of funny joke that really doesn't land because guess what? You're just not funny there, Mr. Miller. It just doesn't work. So we fast forward past the hospital. Flash is feeling underappreciated. Then he goes into this dramatic thing with his co-workers who we have probably the worst acting I've ever seen. We have a love interest that doesn't, I don't know, that'd be like me acting, I guess, I don't know. Then we have two protagonists, people that are evil at work that say they're his friends, but they're picking on them. Yeah, again, don't care, doesn't fall in line. Somehow you're making Paul Rudd look amazing as Ant-Man. Barry's trying to figure out how to save his dad, can't save his dad. He gets really pissed off. Again, we have another emo boy in the universe. Now this is DC. And then we're back into extremely expensive CGI that looks like crap. And Andy, I know you came out recently and said it's supposed to look like crap because it's supposed to look weird, like her face is melting because it's him running fast. That's just you copping out. DC's always had shitty CGI, I'm sorry to say. Boom! He's somehow back one day and the babies are flying through the air again and they're about to die and he's like, what just happened? We're now about 30 minutes in because again, that opening fight scene was 30 minutes for some damn reason and I don't know why. We still haven't found a rhythm. Barry's still annoying. His love interest is still a really crappy actress and all of a sudden Barry goes even more emo and goes, I figured out how to save my parents. I'll be back. And he leaves the woman in his apartment like she's not gonna rob him or something. Come on, dude. This is New York City or Gotham or somewhere. People rob people. So he goes back in time. He makes sure his mama gets a can of tomatoes. That's right. Kids, remember that. Always buy your mom some ragu or she's gonna end up stabbed in her kitchen. You just gotta remember that, okay? Barry goes and gets the ragu, sticks it in the cart. Fast forward about 18 years, bada bing, bada boom. He's got parents again. Dad's not in jail, mom's alive. She still sucks at acting and is really annoying. But you know what? We'll give her a pass because she's his mom, I guess. I don't know. That came out of her, so I'd feel bad too. Now, he meets his new alternative 18-year-old self, who is more annoying than annoying. This is the ultimate annoying person. What do we call them? Are they Zoomers, Millennials, Gen Z? I don't know who's annoying now. Barry's interacting with Barry. He's now realizing how annoying he really is, which he is. Beer number two. Barry's meeting himself, seeing how annoying he is. He's like, oh my God, I'm really annoying. This is what people are talking about. Yes, dude, you suck. Find a cliff. Take a long walk. This is why you're the janitor, because Batman's cooler than you, Superman's cooler than you. Hell, even that cyborg dude, which is a very lame character, is still cooler than you. And then maybe they can get Paul Rudd as Ant-Man to come over here and it'd still be better than you. All of a sudden you figured out, shit, this is the day Zod comes, or this is the day I get my powers, or something's going on. And you realize you created an alternative timeline. That's how time works, Dick. You change something and things change. Fly was on my beer. Barry's got to go get some help because he gave his new guy powers. He lost powers. Sorry, I missed that, but he lost powers. It wasn't really that interested. Then he tried to run around in a circle like a landlord. He just looked even more like a geek. Again, more horrible CGI, bad acting, and then he has to go find his sidekick, Batman. Good news is, this is where the rhythm of the movie starts building up. And now you'd be like, but Dan, that's where Batman comes in. You're just being biased. And I am a little bit. But I'm telling you, if you see this movie, you'll understand what I'm saying, because the only good part of this movie was Michael Keaton. And he's Jesus Batman. Past that point, we gotta get past hippie Batman. Hippie Batman wasn't really that cool, cuts his hair, he's a badass again, they get down to the Batcave. Now we have a story, now we have rhythm. But we're going to Russia now, we're going in a deep base, and we have an amazing fight scene, awesome action. We have CGI that doesn't suck. Don't get it, baby's face is melting over here in the beginning of the movie. We're watching Batman, Flash, and eventually Supergirl, woman, super, they, them, I don't know, flying around, and it doesn't look that bad. It looks like the Superman movie. Oh, sorry, I need to get drunk to get through this. So now we're getting the fight scene. They gotta go save Supergirl. We got two Flashes, one's kind of half, I can't say the R word, so he's half not there, missing half a brain, I guess I'll say. We got the original Flash who just got his powers back. We got Bruce Wayne, Batman, Michael Keaton, who's a badass in the Batwing, and we got Supergirl. They're going to take on Zod. Now we come to the epic fight scene. They're gonna defeat Zod. Zod, yes, like grass. Zod. All right, they're gonna beat Zod. Now the timeline's completely changed because again, Barry Miller, being a genius with Back to the Future in his brain, thought if I added a can of tomatoes to my mom's cart, it's not gonna change anything, and then he changed the whole damn world. Apparently Eric Stoltz is now Marty McFly. I don't know, this is crazy. Zod. Zod's now waging war in the middle of the desert. It's on the military instead of taking Superman away like the original movie. We still have the gravity machines for some reason in New York, pounding and grinding and killing people and doing whatever, or maybe throwing a rave, I don't know. That's kind of what it felt like. They do a big epic fight scene, things are going the right way, and then Batman dies. And they go, no! Oh my God, every time we try to save them, they still die because they found out this is a permanent influx point. Let me turn this off. Zod. All right, beer number 3. Barry finds out he's finding himself in this weird universe with timelines. We have worlds clashing, and then we have the nostalgia, everybody. The only reason this movie is gonna make money is because they brought everything back. We have Michael Keaton as Batman. We have Chris Reeves somehow comes back from the grave, and so does the original Superman. We have the other Flash. We have Adam West. We have even Nicolas Cage comes and makes an appearance and fights a giant spider for some reason. We get everything all at once. Again, with all the bad CGI. Whatever happens, Barry realizes it's himself. He's got to defeat himself. The guy stabs the other Barry. He then dies. He goes back, he fixes it. He has a nice soft scene with his mother. He hugs him, he cries, which I guess you can say that's touching. We come to the end of the movie. Fast forward, he's back. He's like, okay, my mom died, heartbreaking. I had to fix it. And then he runs the court, and you realize real fast he did do one more thing different. He moved the can of tomatoes up to the top so his dad would have to look up. His dad's acquitted. He's no longer a murderer. He walks out of there, which I thought was first odd because he walks out without his dad, even though his dad was just acquitted and released. I think the first thing I'd be doing is taking my dad to get a burger or something. I don't know. That's what this guy does. He walks out, he's like, ha 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 ha, calling Bruce Wayne, talks to Bruce Wayne. Remember, he changed something, and he didn't learn from the first time he gave that mom that ragu pasta sauce. All of a sudden, you hear this guy's voice, you're like, that doesn't sound like the Batman I know, that really bad actor that's dating Jennifer Lopez. And guess who it is? It's Mr. Batman Nips himself, George Clooney. Now we have even a different universe. What I took away from this is I was confused through the whole damn movie. It was terrible CGI, a lot of bad acting with some okay acting. The story didn't find rhythm until the middle. This looked like a CW made-for-TV movie. I almost wanted to walk out, but I'm glad I didn't because I got to see Nicolas Cage fight a spider, and that was worth it. All in all, Dan gives The Flash 2 out of 5 Dans. I'll see you at the next Drunken Review.